It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Chicago Bears. Enough build up, the ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And here we go from Chicago. Luther Burden now on the return. Good work so far, he's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams connects downfield, on target to Burden. And he takes this in, touchdown Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now is York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, it's Hampton. Give him 5 on the play, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now they send their back in motion right. 1st and 10. Herbert. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey Harris. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
3rd and now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. It's taken in by Romadunze. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First down, Williams to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Hall. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get 6 more on their early advantage. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. On now is York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hall running the zone read. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now here's Williams. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down, here's Williams. Pass brought in by Burden. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Hubbard will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Comes up empty on that one. So second down coming up.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. And you just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They start out 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now Herbert again. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Going play action. Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Hall takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Williams to throw on first.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll only find 1 yard off the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. On now is York to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Herbert. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So that brings up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. It's Herbert once more. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. That one's good to McConkey. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ray. Hey, Kappa.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Bears pick it up, headed the other way! And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Short pass blocked by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. First down, Williams to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Play bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now a give on the counter. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running it with Hampton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They go play action on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. Wait for Davis, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Bears put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He's going to push one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
What is it up?
On play action, here's Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. On now is York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, looking for options. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Still inches to go on third down. Try and pick this up on the ground. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams off the play fake. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Williams on 1st down. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Nickel look by the Chargers here. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Burden. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Williams going to run with it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
What is up?
Line up the design keeper. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Now he's York to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the fourth quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Design bootleg here. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. It's blocked. That ball's free. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's the backup. First throw. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. They cross the 40. Nice run there. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. This is complete. It's Davis. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The rookie from Tennessee found that opening, ends up with a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on. Hey,
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's fourth down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Desperation time here on fourth. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ruben Hippolyte the second with the pick.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Zone read, they'll give it to Hubbard. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Keeps it on the option here. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On second down, it's Hubbard. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Dive play straight ahead. snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears authoring a blowout here. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready? Liking 18.
Here's Hubbard on the give. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Set. Bravo 80. Step it up.
3rd down run by Hubbard. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll run for it. Hubbard makes a tackle. He's still going. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's a design run. So the Bears come away with the win. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.